planet Latex by Hans. Later, the crew of the Aquarius were nervous as they headed through space on the latest mission. Amelia, the ship's captain, sat next to the pilot, looking at the screen telling them how far they had to go. They were getting close. Suddenly, the pilot lost control of the ship and it headed off course. It crash-landed with a bump. "Is everyone okay?" said Amelia, looking around at her crew. "We're all fine. Where are we?" said Nathan, the pilot. "I'm not sure. I think we should investigate," said Amelia. Amelia and her other 6 crew members undid their seatbelts and headed off the ship after getting their weapons. She noticed that the inhabitants of the planet were all wearing latex. They were all adults as well. Nathan and the other crew members all eyed up the rather beautiful women and the hunky men. A tall woman approached who they took to be a queen from the latex and silver crown on her head. "I am Queen Latexia. You will become my latex slaves," said Queen Latexia, looking Amelia and the rest of the crew members up and down. She was dressed in a shiny black latex catsuit and she had elbow-length shiny black latex gloves and shiny black thigh-high latex boots on. "I'm Amelia, captain of the Aquarius. We crash-landed on your planet. We only wish to rest here while we mend our ship," said Amelia. Queen Latexia approached Amelia, looking her up and down before attempting to unzip her suit. "What are you doing?" said Amelia, embarrassed. "I wanted to see your figure to see what you would be like in skin-tight latex," said Queen Latexia. Feeling a little embarrassed and slightly scared, Amelia unzipped her suit, then took off her boots so she could take it off. Underneath she had a shiny black latex padded bra and matching thong. Queen Latexia licked her shiny red lips. "See you like latex. Come with me and bring the rest of your crew," said Queen Latexia. Amelia grabbed her suit and her boots and followed Queen Latexia, followed by her crew. "She's hot, captain, although not as hot as you," said Lee, who is a co-pilot on the Aquarius. "Thank you, Lee. Come here and I will thank you properly," said Amelia, pulling Lee close. They had been lovers from the moment he joined her crew. Lee grabbed Amelia's arms as she kissed him passionately. He responded to her kiss, their tongues touching. "Stop that and follow me to my palace," said Queen Latexia. Amelia reluctantly pulled away from Lee and they continued to follow Queen Latexia to her palace. It was black and shiny inside. Everything was shiny black latex. The smell of it filled the air as they walked into the palace. Queen Latexia took them to her bedroom. A large bed dominated the room. It had latex sheets, pillows and a vet cover. She opened her wardrobe and took out 3 latex catsuits for Amelia's 3 female crew members and latex shorts and vests for the 3 male crew members. Queen Latexia took Amelia's crew members to another room and ordered them to change into their latex uniforms. Then she walked back into her bedroom where Amelia was waiting for her, still wearing her latex bra and thong. Queen Latexia pulled Amelia close to her and kissed her. Working her way down, she ran her tongue over the cups of Amelia's latex bra, making her nipples hard and erect. Then she worked her way down her stomach to her thong. Queen Latexia licked Amelia's pussy through the latex softly at first, then harder. Amelia moaned with pleasure as the latex pressed against her throbbing clit. Latexia pulled Amelia's thong to one side and slid her latex fingers into her wet pussy. She fingered her hard and deep. Amelia's legs shook. She held onto the bed as reached a violent climax, her juices running out over Queen Latexia's latex fingers. Latexia slid her fingers into Amelia's mouth. Amelia licked and sucked them clean, enjoying the combined taste of her juices and the latex. Queen Latexia helped Amelia out of her latex bra and thong, then got a bottle of baby oil and oiled her naked body before helping her into her shiny black skin-tight latex catsuit. Then she put on her latex gloves and boots. "Let's see how your crew are doing," said Queen Latexia, taking Amelia's hand. The 2 of them went into the room next door where Amelia's crew members Nathan, Ben, Lee, Leanne, Stacy, and Anastasia were stood in their latex uniforms. Queen Latexia went over to a cabinet near where they were stood and took out 6 latex collars. She put one on each of the crew members' necks. "Amelia, you will be my royal assistant. Do you wish to take your lover as your personal slave?" said Queen Latexia. "Yes, I do. I rather like the idea," said Amelia, licking her lips as she looked at Lee in his skin-tight latex shorts and vest. "Very well, Amelia, take this dog leg and take him with you to the bedroom next to mine," said Queen Latexia, handing Amelia a dog leg. Amelia attached it to the D-ring on Lee's collar, then she walked him to the bedroom next to Queen Latexia's. When they got into the bedroom, she took the lead off him and pushed on the bed, handcuffing him to the bedpost. Amelia unzipped her catsuit between her legs and then she unzipped Lee's latex shorts, taking his hard cock out. Then she straddled him and began to ride him fast and hard. She leaned over and kissed him hard on the lips, then continued to ride him faster and harder. Lee moaned, pushing his cock deeper into Amelia's pussy. She moaned with pleasure, her legs shaking as she reached a violent climax, her juices running down her latex thighs. She moved up the bed and sat over Lee's face. He licked her juices off her latex thighs, then licked her pussy clean. Amelia uncuffed Lee and got on all fours on the bed. Lee knelt behind her, putting his face close to her latex arse. He kissed it softly at first, then harder before unzipping her and parting her arse cheeks. He pushed his tongue deep in her tight hole. Amelia pushed her arse hard against his face as he licked her tight hole, tongue fucking her, making her tight hole wet. Then he slid his hard, wet, throbbing cock in her tight arse, fucking her hard and deep. Amelia pushed her arse hard against Lee's cock, making it go deeper. He fucked her harder and faster until he exploded, filling her tight hole with hot cum. He gently pulled out and lay on the bed beside Amelia. They lay in each other's arms. Amelia rested her head on Lee's chest as they kissed hard and deep. He put his hands on her latex arse, pulling her close to him as they fell asleep on the latex sheets, pulling the latex duvet around them. Followed Queen Latexia into her royal bathroom. They both stepped into the large shower and began to kiss and caress each other as the water ran over their latex-clad bodies. They rubbed each other's latex-covered pussies, moaning as the latex rubbed against their throbbing clits. Then Queen Latexia pushed Amelia against the shower screen and unzipped her catsuit between her legs. She licked Amelia's pussy deep and hard. Next morning, Queen Latexia woke Amelia up and asked her to come with her. Amelia acting Amelia cum in her mouth. Amelia then swapped places with Queen Latexia and tongued her pussy deep and hard till she came in her mouth. Then the two of them kissed, sharing the taste of each other's juices. Afterwards they got out of the shower and dried off before heading to Queen Latexia's bedroom, where they put on shiny black skin-tight latex masks and applied glossy red lipstick. They kissed hard, tasting the latex. Then they joined the others and relaxed with them for a while. Ben, the ship's engineer, walked over to Amelia. "Captain, the ship is almost ready to go," said Ben. "You don't think you will be needing your ship anymore," said Queen Latexia, pulling Amelia close and kissing her passionately. Amelia responded to the kiss, unzipping Queen Latexia's catsuit, revealing her firm breasts. Amelia moved her head down to Queen Latexia's breasts, licking and sucking her nipples, making them hard and erect as she rubbed her pussy through the latex. Queen Latexia moved Amelia's hand away and unzipped her catsuit between her legs. Amelia slid her latex fingers into Queen Latexia's warm, wet pussy. Ben watched the two beautiful women, his cock growing hard beneath his latex shorts. He unzipped them, taking his cock out and wonking it slowly. "Are we staying on this planet then, Captain?" said Ben, pre-cum dripping from the tip of his cock. "I want to, but we have to finish our mission. Do you enjoy it here?" said Amelia breathlessly as Queen Latexia unzipped her catsuit and began to finger her wet pussy with her latex-covered fingers while licking and sucking her nipples. "Yes, Captain, I do very much," said Ben. Ben wonked harder until he squirted his hot cum all over his legs. Leanne, who was sat beside him, leaned over and began to lick Ben's cum from his thighs and stomach. Then she took his hard cock in her mouth, sucking it clean as she unzipped her catsuit and fingered her warm, wet pussy. Ben leaned over and began sucking her nipples, making them hard and erect. Leanne moaned softly. Queen Latexia watched as Leanne and Ben pleasured each other, her latex fingers deep in Amelia's pussy while Amelia's were in hers. They moaned in unison as their climax took over, their juices gushing out over each other's latex gloves. They pushed their fingers in each other's mouths, sucking them clean. Leanne lay back on the latex sofa she was sat on, arching her back as Ben's expert tongue licked her wet pussy. She put her hands behind his head, making him go deeper as she grinned at her pussy against his tongue. He licked her harder and deeper. Her legs shook as she exploded into a violent orgasm, filling Ben's with her cum. He licked it all up. Then they kissed, sharing her taste as Ben slid his cock in her tight arse, fucking her hard and deeply, and moaned with pleasure, grinding against his hard cock. Latexia and Amelia go into the 69 position and tongue fuck each other's warm, wet pussies, fingering each other's tight arse, moaning with pleasure as they brought each other to a shuddering orgasm, filling each other's mouths with their juices. They licked each other clean. Then Latexia lay beside Amelia and they kissed each other, sucking each other's tongues, sharing their taste. Amelia beckoned Lee over and got on all fours for him. He walked over and knelt up behind her, parting her arse cheeks. He slid his hard cock into Amelia's tight arse, fucking her hard and deep. Latexia, feeling left out, got her slave Luke over and ordered him to fuck her arse with his big black cock. He did as Queen Latexia ordered, fucking her hard and deep. It soon turned into an orgy. Amelia was getting fucked by Lee, Ben was fucking Leanne, Nathan was fucking Stacy, who in turn was tongue fucking Anastasia. Queen Latexia enjoyed the scene as Luke's big black cock filled her arse. He fucked her harder and deeper, and he groaned, filling her tight arse with his hot cum. She turned around and took it in her mouth, sucking it clean. Then she kissed Amelia, sharing Luke's cum with her as Lee filled Amelia's tight arse with his hot cum. Stacy swapped places with Anastasia, and Nathan slid his cock deep in her tight arse as she licked Stacy's wet pussy. Ben groaned and filled Leanne's arse with hot cum down her thighs. They lay in each other's arms, kissing passionately. Amelia kissed Lee passionately, then Latexia, then the three of them shared a three-way kiss. Lee caressed both of them. Afterwards, the three of them went to Latexia's bedroom and got into bed together, kissing and touching each other until they all went to sleep in each other's arms. The rest of the crew went to their bedrooms, laying together in their beds, kissing and cuddling until they all fell asleep in each other's arms. Ben laid with Leanne, Nathan laid with Stacy and Anastasia, all of them enjoying the feel of the latex against their naked bodies. The next morning, Amelia awoke to find a note from Queen Latexia. It read, "Meet me in the main hall of Queen Latexia XXXXXX single quote." Amelia zipped her catsuit up to the neck, then got out of bed. She walked out of the bedroom and into the main hall where Queen Latexia was waiting patiently for her. Latexia looked hot in a shiny black latex bra, shiny black skin-tight latex stockings, and a shiny black skin-tight miniskirt. Her pussy was on show as she sat legs wide open on a latex chair. Her slave Luke was knelt between her legs, his tongue deep in Latexia's pussy. He was dressed in shiny black latex skin-tight latex shorts and a shiny black latex mask. Amelia approached Queen Latexia, her pussy getting wet beneath the latex. It rubbed against her clit, making it throb. She sat on the chair beside Queen Latexia, spreading her legs wide. Her hand wandered down to her latex-covered pussy. She gently rubbed it, moaning softly as she watched Luke bring Queen Latexia to a shuddering climax with his tongue. "Amelia, I asked you to join me as I've got a proposition for you and your lover," said Queen Latexia, running her hand over Amelia's breasts. Her nipples hardened beneath the latex. "What kind of proposition?" said Amelia, unzipping her latex catsuit between her legs and sliding her latex-covered fingers deep in her wet pussy, rubbing her G-spot. Her legs shook as she brought herself to a shuddering climax, her juices running down her latex thighs. "I want you and Lee to join me here permanently. Your other crew members are not quite up to scratch," said Queen Latexia, pulling Amelia close and kissing her deep and hard. "You would love that, Queen Latexia, and I know you would, but my crew and I need to complete our mission first," said Amelia. Queen Latexia clicked her fingers towards Amelia. Luke crawled on his knees to Amelia and began to lick Amelia's juices from her latex thighs and her wet pussy. He licked her clean, his cock growing hard beneath his latex shorts. Amelia grinned at her pussy against his tongue. Queen Latexia leaned over and kissed Amelia deep and hard as she fingered her wet pussy. A few minutes later, Lee joined them. He walked over to Amelia, stroking his hard cock as she watched her kissing Queen Latexia. The two women stopped kissing and Amelia took Lee's cock in her mouth, sucking it deep and hard. Latexia knelt between them, sucking Lee's balls and running her tongue and lips up and down his shaft. Lee pulled out of Amelia's mouth and got her to kneel on the floor. Then he wiped over Amelia and Latexia's mouths until he squirted his hot cum into their mouths. Amelia and Latexia took turns to suck him clean. Afterwards, they kissed, sharing Lee's cum. "Lee, are you as willing as Amelia to join me here on a permanent basis?" "The others aren't up to the job," said Queen Latexia. "Yes, I am Queen Latexia, but we need to finish our mission first. Me and Amelia share a love of latex, and I've enjoyed my time here. We will return after our mission," said Lee. "Very well, I hope you do return. I wish you both a safe journey," said Queen Latexia. Queen Latexia sent Luke to the slaves, and then she walked with Amelia and Lee to their ship. "Goodbye and good luck," said Queen Latexia, kissing them both passionately before letting them join the rest of the crew aboard the ship. She would miss them but knew they would return one day soon.